basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. You look at the Pelicans. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Seeing where Boston is, they're fighting their way up into a higher position, trying to put those early season issues behind them and get where they believe they belong.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Jalen Suggs out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Celtics, the two J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, still very early. How long do you think it takes these teams to form an identity?
You know, B.A., it really depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces? Is it a lot of the same players but a new coach? Those things make a huge difference.
Carter from outside. Claxton with a rebound. And it's Simons with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Tatum. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Banchero. The 3 from Bane. Boston pulls it in. Brown with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Brown passes to Tatum. Claxton a screen on Banchero. And there's the lob. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Suggs for 3. He drops it from range.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. It's a 3-point game. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
Well, truth be told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
For Orlando, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. White against Wagner. Pass to Tatum. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Magic. Here's Simons. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Claxton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Wendell Carter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Nicholas Claxton at the line for 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Now here's Banchero. On the wing, Bane. The 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Brown against Suggs. The drive by Brown. And that one, good.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Here's Suggs. After the basket by Boston. Outside Carter. Pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Tatum from long range. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
White against Bane. The kick out to Banchero. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by White. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And stolen by Banchero. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. A good look from Bane. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bane's got 5 points.
You can't play lax defense on Bane because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Simons passes to Tatum. Screen by Claxton. From 20 feet. And it's Boston scoring again.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Banchero. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
Brown against Wagner. Brown inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. 5th best, Boston.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
White, the pass to Simons. Left side, Tatum. Shakes him. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Orlando. Brown inside. He's covered by Suggs. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Claxton.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
Outside Bain. Carter on the wing. White against Bain. Clock at 6. Back to Carter. Shoots over White. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Bain surveying the D. Pass to Wagner. Back to Bain. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 4. Simons outside. Now here's Claxton. He's checked by Carter. Outside, Brown. Over Suggs. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Outside Bain. Carter, high post. Working on Claxton. Carter, the pass to Wagner. From deep, Bain. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, obviously, Bain has the range for this shot. He's not put off by shooting from the corner.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Trailing by 5. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Now here's Simons. He's scoreless. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. That one no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 from Bain. Boston pulls it in. Outside White. Back to Tatum. Pass to Simons. It's Brown on the wing. Tries it from 16. No good off the glass. Magic leading by 5. Banchero surveys. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Claxton. Strus comes in for Brown. Cooper's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Tatum. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Tatum. Orlando making their last shot. Outside Strus. Here's Cooper, defended by Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. There's Tatum with the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. Tillman with a screen. Tatum passes to Strus. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Out left to the wing. The 3 from Banchero. And Cooper pulls it down. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Tatum. He takes it in. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Tatum's got 9.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
And here's Isaac. To the paint. Here's Carter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Well, look, this is a guy who uses his physicality to get to the stripe. Carter Jr.'s a big kid.
Here's Cooper, still without a bucket. Pass to Strus. Here's Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. He buries it from 3. He has 6.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself out there.
Isaac outside. To the middle. Here's Black. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Strus. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Banchero gets it to go.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
So it's Boston now. The Magic making their last shot. Tatum against Isaac. Here's Pritchard. Here's Cooper. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Banchero against Strus. Banchero passes to Bane. Drives to the hoop. Carter finds Bane. The kick out to Banchero. Here's Black. Back to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And he makes it on the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. On the court for the Magic, they've got Goga Bitadze, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Outside, Brown. And here's Strus outside. Nails it from 3. Strus has got 9. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Now here's Isaac. 4 on the clock. Pass to Black. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Black's got his second bucket on the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Brown. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Now here's Strus, trailing by 10. Shot is up. Misses the jumper.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Black passes to Bane. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Isaac. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Orlando shooting there. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under review.
Calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Headed to the floor.
Claxton, he's checked in in for Boston. Anthony Simons comes in for Pritchard. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. That free throw no good. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Celtics trail by 10. Simons finds Strus. Back to Simons. And the three off target. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Brown. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Back to Simons. Brown with it. There's the three. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Brown with the steal. On the wing, Simons. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Up top, Suggs. Covered by Strus. Pass to Batase. Back to Suggs. Lets it go from deep. Orlando again missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Orlando leading by 4. Outside Bain. Launches it from deep. Claxton with the block. Here he goes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. 5th best, Boston.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Banchero's checked in for Batase. The Magic have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. With the drive, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Celtics trail by 7. Simons outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Takes it inside. Pass to Claxton. Got a piece of it. Bain against Simons. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Boston, no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bain, the pass to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Now Simons. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
Now here's Simons. Charic outside. The three. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Isaac. Back to Payne. Lays it up and banks it in. And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Now here's Strus. He's got 9. Outside, Brown. Here's Simons. And it's blocked by Isaac. Back to Brown. And stolen by Banchero. Here we go, all alone. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Don't forget, it was Banchero's steal that started that fast break.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. He's checked in for Charic.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 30, Sam Hauser.
Here's Strus. Pass to Simons to end the run. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Celtics trail by 13. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Hits the three-pointer. Simons has got 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Banchero outside. Payne against Strus. Wagner for 3. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 10. Pass to Hauser. Here's Simons. It's tipped.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
Banchero against Brown. Banchero left side. Banchero finishes with force inside.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Brown against Suggs. Claxton a screen on Suggs. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Batase's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Bane.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The 3 from Suggs. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 10.
Yeah, and for Suggs, His three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Simons outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. And it's blocked. Wagner with it. 17 points for him. Last game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Hauser. And here's Simons. 6 points for him. KB, nice finish inside.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Black passes to Batadze. Now Suggs. The shot. Black, no good.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's Simons. 4-3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
And over time, we've seen Brown ease into accepting more responsibility on offense. He's now a dangerous scorer.
Now Wagner. Bancaro outside. Batadze with a screen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Claxton. There's Simons with a 3. Rebounded by Suggs.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Suggs has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's Hauser. No made baskets yet. Inside. Now here's Suggs. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Boston with some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Strus. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bane comes in for Black. Shot from the inbound. Bancaro no good. The Celtics shooting just 42% so far in the game. White finds Claxton. On the wing, Tatum. The 3 is up. And Tatum drills the 3.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
The 3 from Bancaro. Drops in the 3. Bancaro's got 15.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Here's Brown. And he can't bank that one in.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Wagner. This one for three. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Tatum. Tatum to the rack and finished off by Tatum.
Vicious finish by Tatum. These coaches love when he's aggressive.
50 seconds left in the second. Suggs outside. Back to Banchero. Claxton with the block. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Brown with it. Wagner picks him up. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Brown. White's got his first points of the night.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero outside. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Simons with it. He has 6. Claxton a screen on Bain. And here's Simons outside. Hits the trifecta. Simons has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Magic up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. Their measurement of the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Orlando Magic.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Either is that. Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
So it's Boston now. 8-point game. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's White. Inside, White gets it to go.
And the length of White is kind of surprising. He's got about a 6'8" wingspan, and that helps him down low.
Banchero against Tatum. Carter, the pass to Bane. Here's Suggs. Let's go with a three. Boston pulls it in. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Simons against Suggs. Simons passes to Tatum. Claxton a screen on Carter. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Bane. Pass to White. Jacks up a three. Here's Claxton. White looking it over. 5 to shoot. Outside Tatum from deep. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Banchero against Tatum. Banchero passes to Carter. The kick out to Banchero for three. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Bane against Simons. Pass to Tatum. Brown with it. Back to Tatum. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Now here's Wagner. To the inside, Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Tatum against Banchero. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Banchero. 20 points for him. Oh, Banchero working his magic.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 10. Pass to White. Simons against Bane. Claxton a screen on Banchero. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, over the years, we've seen Tatum become increasingly comfortable playing through contact.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Tatum at the line, shooting 1.
That one misses for Tatum. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Orlando. Back to White. Pass to Cooper. On the take. Oh, Carter with the block.
Well, staying connected on defense. Carter Jr. with the denial.
Oh, deflected. Boston pulls it in. Here we go, one-on-one. Suggs with it, now guarded by White. White against Suggs. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
So it's Boston now. Orlando making their last shot. 4 on the clock. White for 3. Pass to Cooper from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Magic leading by 9. Suggs outside. Now here's Banchero. Carter, a screen on Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Banchero's got 11 in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
White against Suggs. Pass to Cooper. Left side Tatum. Banchero with it. Picked up by Tatum. Banchero passes to Carter. Down low. Out to the right wing. The 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. White against Bane. Pass to Carter. The 3 from Banchero. Unable to get that one. Celtics trail by 11. White, the pass to Tatum. The shot misses. Great D that time from Suggs. On the wing, Bane. He's got 10. Outside Carter. Over Tatum. Orlando again missing. Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. From downtown. On target from range. Banchero's got 29 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Some changes for Boston. Saric comes in for Tillman, and Pritchard is subbed in for White. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. Pritchard, the pass to Saric. Here's Cooper, guarded by Bane. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Black.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Over Banchero. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
Now here's Banchero. Give him 31 now. Taking the contact, Banchero.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Saric, a screen on Banchero. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Strong take by Tatum, just daring the defense to foul him.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Here's Black. Give him 8. And here's Banchero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Paulo Banchero taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you know, he's already an all-star level talent. Banchero's upside and his versatility, you've got to be excited about his future.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 20. Pass to Pritchard. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Orlando leading by 11. Now Banchero. Give him 35. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Banchero's got 37. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. To the left wing. Here's Cooper. He's checked by Carter, and he gets it back. Second chance effort. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Black. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 13. Outside Tatum. There's the drive. Here's Cooper. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And it's Wagner missing. Boston shooting 39% from the field in the third. Cooper passes to Pritchard. Buries it from 3. Pritchard's got 6.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Bane. Pass to Black. Launches it. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Cooper. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Cooper's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
To the wing on the left. Here's Banchero. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Banchero's got 39. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, Bane. They get it back. Carter, the pass to Black. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Wagner. On defense, the Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Isaac finds Banchero. Clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Banchero's got 41.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Saric, a screen on Isaac. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Banchero. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 12. To the wing, right side. Deflects the pass. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Cooper, guarded by Bane. Top of the key. A nice shot by Cooper. Cooper's got 7 points for the quarter. Orlando leading by 10. Banchero outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Orlando shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Magic making a switch here.
One shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Banchero. Got it off in time. No good. And so it's the Orlando Magic in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Orlando right now, we've got Suggs. Goga Batadze is out there with Banchero, and it's Isaac in at the power forward position. And Banchero gets it to go.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside, Brown. JB off the bounce. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, deflected. Bankero passes to Black. Back to Bankero. Puts up a three. Claxton with the block. And he's able to get it back. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Bankero passes to Batadze. Suggs outside. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Magic lead by 17.
Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
Brown against Suggs. Brown, no good. Orlando leading by 17. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And the playmaking of Bankero at 6'10", he really has a guard skill level.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Boston making a switch here. Simons checked in.
Entertainment.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
That's good from White.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
White hits them both. Here's Black. Bankero outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now.
For a young player, Bankero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Shooting for Orlando, Paulo Banchero, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
And he makes both free throws.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
White against Isaac. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
First free throw is good. White hits them both. Here's Suggs. Isaac outside. Over to the left wing. Banchero left side. Fades and shoots. Rebound Boston. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Batase, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. And he sinks the second.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Here's Black. Banchero outside. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Isaac against Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Orlando leading by 17. Here's Black, pass to Batase. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now here's Simons. On the wing, Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Suggs against Brown. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Now here's Simons. On the wing, Tatum. Shoots over Isaac. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Simons. Simons got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Black passes to Banchero.
They keep hitting free throws at this clip. It'll help them seal the deal.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Paulo Banchero taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. And it's Bain in for Black. And he's good on the second. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
Now here's Tatum. Claxton a screen on Banchero. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Banchero outside. Over Tatum. Banchero no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Wagner against Brown. Oh, there's the alley. Wagner with a steal. Banchero against Tatum. Banchero no good. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. They trail by 18. Bain against Brown. Simons outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. Launches a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. And a two-handed jam!
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs, fighting off defenders in close.
Claxton a screen on Banchero. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Carter. Pass to Suggs. Outside Bain. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on White. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bain, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bain, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Free throw drops for Bain.
Well, you know, Bain came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Black's checked in for Orlando. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Now here's Simons. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Magic leading by 18. And Carroll passes to Carter. Wagner against Brown. Misses the three.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Back to Tatum. To the middle. It's tipped. Simons with it. Claxton a screen on Banchero. High post Claxton. And a nice finish on the layup. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
They're hammering away inside. 6 consecutive points coming from the interior.
Here's Black. He's covered by Simons. To the right side. Banchero in the post. Tatum's there. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Shooting for Orlando, Paulo Banchero at the line for two.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Good on the second one.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
And here's Simons. Claxton a screen on Bain. Pass to Tatum from the arc. And Tatum cashes in from the corner.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. And here's Bain. Tatum with a steal. Brown against Wagner. Tatum a screen on Wagner. And here's Brown for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Magic leading by 11. Now Suggs. Suggs with a screen on White. Back to Suggs. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Tatum against Banchero. Simons outside. Back to Tatum. Screen by Claxton. Three-pointer. Tatum can't hit.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
The three from Suggs. Nails it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 25 points.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Here's Simons. Outside Tatum, and stolen by Banchero. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Simons. Driving inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Junior. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Cooper. At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Magic leading by 17. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Bane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, I'll tell you what, you never want to foul Bane in the act. He is automatic at the line.
Bane. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Bane. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Boston with it. 19-point game. Brown with it. Claxton a screen on Suggs. Stolen by Carter. Banchero against Simons. Banchero outside. Wagner outside. 1:46 left to play in the fourth. 20 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Magic lead by 21.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Tatum from long range. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Shooting for Orlando, Franz Wagner, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wagner.
Well, look, I really appreciate how Franz Wagner does a little of everything. Along with plenty of scoring, he's a multi-dimensional player.
Orlando making a switch here. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Black's checked in for Desmond Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. And both free throws good for Wagner. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Šarić. Here's Hauser. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And he gets the jumper to drop. And here's Wagner. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hauser grabs the board. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for your Celtics, number 41. At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.